Good morning, YouTube. So today we are actually going to a thrift store. I'm going to go to that Way and Pay thrift store. Right now I'm uploading a vlog, garbage day vlog. It actually was at 57% overnight and my computer reset. So in that regards, I mean, I'm screwed because I didn't finish the vlog. Kind of happens. Just packed up some orders. I had something like 11 orders overnight. I only got to like 7 of them because I woke up too late and because my computer reset itself, I had to reformat something and do some crazy stuff. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 orders, I think, that are there. But we're going out there. Should be a good day. I think pickings will be well. It's getting towards the middle of fall. I guess you can say it, middle of October at least, not middle of fall. But should find something cool, I think. And that Way and Pay kind of thrift store is just awesome to be at. I know a lot of people like to look at the bric-a-brac. So let's get about the day and see what happens. Alright, on the front porch we got an Atari right here. I might show you guys what I picked up at the auction this week. That was actually a yesterday kind of thing. Shortly, I picked up a bunch of Atari stuff. I already got all separated. But for the most part, the auction, there was actually no one who knew about video games, which is really weird because that's one of those subjects that I feel like a lot of people know. Video games are sought after, especially the older stuff. But paid $7 for about 45 games and a system. I'd say about 10 to 15 of them are good ones. And the weird thing about Atari is that some games are worth like 30, 40, 50 bucks. And some games are worth thousands, but there are a couple $40 games in there, which I'm excited about. But that's just part of the game. You know, I think if you diversify your portfolio in terms of what you want to look at, you know, the opportunities are endless. I've never seen this, a North Face tank top. North Face started off making all winter stuff, so this is just definitely a marketing thing where the brand sells or the name sells. I've never seen that, that's why. Just wanted to know that. Note that. Looks like a high school though, I never heard of it. Made by Riddle. I don't think Riddle really even makes anything anymore, besides football helmets. Huh. There's one jacket up here, it's $100. $100. Each of the one on the left is 30, the one on the right is 20. Huh. I just pulled one of these out of the trash the other day. You might see that in a trash picking video. I don't know if that video is out. It probably is out by now, but that one I pulled out of trash. This looks like some acrylic on board. $3. It's not a bad painting. Nice shadow box. Oh, yeah. It's probably $20. $5. The last shadow box I had, I got $5 for, so don't need another one. Got a duck, $4. I guess that's a CD rack. Okay, so I came across this set of hockey gear. I know the helmet's worth about 30 bucks. One of these skates might be worth 60 or 80. Then there's another pair back here, which might be worth like 60 or 80. It's $50, so it's definitely not cheap. I don't know if it's a good deal or not. Decisions, you know. 50 bucks is kind of a lot to spend on something you really have no clue on, but I think I might pull the trigger. Thinking I might pull the trigger on it, but it sucked to get stuck with it. Thinking probably can get about 200, 250 out of it, so $50 investment for 250. That's not bad. Alright. I'm going to get it. I decided, screw it. I'm going to get it. Check out these last. I think they're in decent shape. They need laces, but not very familiar with street hockey, but we'll get it. That's for sure. 50 bucks. Worst comes to worst, I'll make 50 bucks. But expecting more out of that. Oh, wow.
That's not him.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's 58.
Tell you what, makes me feel like I'm playing baseball all over again. This thing weighs a ton. Don't like carrying heavy bags, but I think this is a good haul. Like I said, I'm going to break it up. I don't think it has a chest protector. It does have the shingle, or does have the leg pads, and there's 2 sets of skates. Briefly checked out the skates online. One seems to be a pretty hard to find model, and you can buy it brand new for around $270. The other one you can buy for about $180 new, and recently there was one that was on eBay that sold for I think like $102. So I'm thinking, you know, like I said earlier, as long as you diversify your portfolio, realistically it can't be that hard to ship, you know, rollerblades. But if you're willing to learn about new things and such, I mean, the opportunities are endless in this. So kind of excited. I know it was $50. It was kind of a lot to invest for me, at least. But you know, sometimes you have to spend a little to make a little.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm ready. But I'm gonna have to go to your car. Because I can't go off.
Dollar. Ooh, this is solid brass. No, it's made in China. This isn't brass. Oh, Jesus. It might be brass. I'll try to find a magnet, but this weighs like 2 pounds. So that's about $3 in scrap. Do like my blue and white. Those are kind of tough to sell. Made in China. Pretty neat. Some vision wear. That thing's cool, but it weighs a ton. Let's see what else we got here. Alrighty, so I'm going to run through the recap pretty quick. I got a lot of stuff here. Bunch of clothes, like always. I want to include what I picked up earlier this week, just because if you're interested in the thrift store and the thrift store pickups, you're probably going to be interested in what else I find at thrift stores throughout the week. So this is this week's haul, as well as what you probably saw in this video. So let's get into it. We will quickly jump into the clothes. Got a Nike jacket, windbreaker, made in USA, Ohio State hoodie, Quinnipiac. This Dare t-shirt, I've said it a lot of times. If you guys remember my white one that I had in like the rainbow color scheme, I think I sold that for 25 bucks probably 3 days after I posted it. If you're going to come across the Dare t-shirts in different color schemes, aside from the simple black, red, white, they're always worth a lot of money. So pick those up when you can. Michigan Wolverine sweatshirt. This is a nice New York Rangers jersey t-shirt for Jeff Bukaboom. He played, I believe, in the mid-90s, if I'm right. So it is a vintage t-shirt with a heavy silk screen on it. Very nice. Westchester Rams basketball jersey, tank top. Temple University. Old school Green Bay Packers. Roll Tide, Alabama. Murray State. Led Zeppelin t-shirt. This is not old. It's a new t-shirt, but these always do sell. Duke. A vintage Eastern Kentucky University. Dallas Stars. Green Bay Packers. Kentucky Wildcats, nice Florida Gators sweatshirt from the 90s, and briefly a Cornell sweatshirt. So that's it for clothes. I've been selling a lot of football stuff right now and a lot of college stuff. It's really been overwhelming at times, but I know a lot of people were asking, you know, if there's a lot of things going on with protest and how does that affect you. It really doesn't affect my sales, it seems to be, but that's that for the week. And I got a bunch of random stuff. So everything but this bowl right here, I got at, the hats are not included, but everything right here I got this week, today, at that Variety thrift store, except for this piece. I paid only $1/4 for this. It has no marking on the bottom. I just thought it was nice. Milk glass style cereal bowl, I guess you'd call it. But most of this stuff I actually got for scrap. And the reason why is because here it's 49 cents a pound, and I believe brass is like $1.65 and copper is like $2. So if I can ever get items just for scrap, you know, at 1/3 of the price, you might as well. You know, if you can turn $50 into $150 just in scrap, why wouldn't you? So in that regards, I do pick it up. Obviously, I don't have $150 in scrap, but it's kind of just the aspect of it. And if you're able to do that, it's perfect. So this is like a little candle or smelling thing. But like I said, brass scrap. This is, I thought was nice. Don't really know what it is. It might be just a vase. But there was a set. I thought they looked kind of vintagey. So those are nice. Pyrex bowl. I don't know if this is pink or was it red and just really color faded. It's got a lot of flea bites, I guess you can call on it. Pretty scratched up, but I mean, if I'm paying per pound, this is probably like 40 cents. You really can't beat it. This was a Fire King bowl. I realized it did have a print, but the print is just worn off. Still a nice bowl. So probably for this, probably paid 70 cents. Can't beat that price. Here's a copper pot. It's considered light copper, I believe. And a lot of people might be like, well, why don't you just bring it to a flea market and ask a little bit more? I try to, but people just can't appreciate stuff like this. And you realistically get more money at the scrapyard than you do selling it for its absolute value. It's just kind of the way the market is by me. Nice piece right here. It said $7, Japanese, I believe it is. A little pitcher. Might be like a little water pitcher. Or maybe just a vase. Thought this was nice. Painted. Painted little scene, little girl watering flowers. Book for the bookends. Put your books on it. This I think is silver plated. Just a candle holder. This is really heavy. It's heavy brass. It's made in China, which is weird. But it is actually pretty nice. But I may end up scrapping it. Probably weighs close to 3 pounds or 4 pounds. It's really heavy. Thought this piece was really nice. You don't come across these often. Now this is a repo. It's not, you know, the old one, but it's nice. You usually come across the big trays. This is a smaller tray. So this is going to the flea market, that's for sure. And of course, some more candle holders, brass, and another candle holder brass. So that's pretty much that. And then finally picked up a bunch of this hockey gear. I don't believe it's complete in any way, but take a quick, I don't think this is ice hockey. I think it is inline or street hockey. You have a mask over here. So you have a mask. I think this is for the neck bot. This goes on the bottom of it. Kind of as a neck protector or a throat protector. What kind of shenanigans we got down here? Just more straps, I guess. That's that piece. Do have some shin guard, these leg pads, like I said. You have one skate back there. I don't think there's a glove in here, but maybe there is. I doubt it. No, it doesn't look like there's a glove or a chest protector. So you have the 2 pads, and then you have another pair of skates over here. Briefly checking out the skates online. They are expensive. The mask, I know, I'll probably get 25, 34, and the pads, they're going to be a pain to ship, but I think I can get 100 out of the pads. So happy about that. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying these thrift store videos. I know they are kind of fun to see what I pick up at these variety thrift stores and the weigh and pay, because they're brick-brac and it's pretty much anything goes. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Please hit the like button if you have. And as always, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace!